Welcome to the fascinating world of traffic signals. Yesterday you saw us saw cut down there by the sign trust. Here at this intersection we got more saw cutting to do, and I'll explain what we're doing here exactly at this intersection. We've already kind of located and marked up where a crosswalk's going to be at. So right in the median here we're going to have to drill in a 36-inch by 15-foot foundation for a double mast arm. One's going to go across, one's going to shoot into the median. Where that guy's walking to now, that's going to be another area that we're doing a foundation. Luckily for us, neither one of those are in concrete, so we shouldn't have to do any saw cutting. But way across, you can kind of see where the sidewalk crosswalk lines up, and I'll actually show y'all over on that side. But we got pedestrian buttons, ped heads, bases we got to do, so there's underground work we got to do on that. Then here at this intersection, oh, well, this ain't good. They done marked some more stuff for us, but you'll see we got a cabinet form, a power pedestal, a pull box. That's where all the bores are gonna go across. And over here, this is where we're gonna trench in our pipe to come up to this power pole right here. And we got to saw cut the area of the power pole here, where we can then attach a riser and go up the pole. So that's what we got here. I got the chop saw out, about to start saw cutting this side. Then I'll jump across the street and get to the other side where we're gonna do the pedestrian bases and start saw cutting. My guy will be back soon with the trailer and the jackhammer, and we'll jackhammer all that up. That we may just keep it kind of small and just take a sledgehammer and bust it up. And then on the other side, we'll jackhammer more and more. But that's what we got going on. And then there is another intersection we got to saw cut some more at, but hopefully between today and tomorrow, we'll get all the saw cutting done. Let me strap you on the head real quick. Let me get the chop saw cranked up, and let's go to cutting that right there at least to begin with. So let's get on that. Y'all let me know in the comments down below if you prefer the head mount or the chest mount. The chest mount's a little easier to work and wear, so depending on the situation, but at the head mount, I think I get better footage on. So I do prefer whatever looks the best to y'all. Try to get some music playing. Then let's get this thing cranked up. Let's get over there. I already got it marked so we can do our saw cutting and the sidewalk here real quick, and we'll leave a cone. I doubt there's gonna be a lot of pedestrians going back and forth between right here and there. And we're gonna have to get as close to the power pole as possible. We'll probably have to hit it with a jackhammer a bunch and move it over. Hopefully it'll hold our pipe just fine. Just got it on start, click a few times. We've been running it today, so shouldn't need the choke, but probably do. Half choke. No choke. Alright, cranked up, running. Got to get going on cutting here. And we'll get that chopped up. There. Alright, gonna cut this little last strip out. So probably just have to take the jackhammer or sledgehammer and try to break apart from the pole as we continue on after we break all this up. Let's keep working on it. Pretty easy to break up and cut. You can see where the sidewalk kind of goes right there. So that patch we're going to cut out and break up around the power pole, be able to get our conduits to it, be able to do the riser. All right, good on that one. I'll move my truck across the street, and we got some saw cutting on some bricks over there. So on this side, and man, these DeWalt safety glasses look a little goofy, but either or. On this side, we have the crosswalk laid out. We got to cut out a 24-inch at least. If we do concrete, it's gonna be a 24-inch concrete foundation here by 5 foot, and then same over here. So I'm gonna line out 2 feet, or kind of a box or whatever, and we got to do a full box here in the middle. How's it going, man? And pretty much have a pipe stubbed out of here to come back into this little area without any concrete around it, preferably, so it'll shoot out and go underneath. And same over there, it'll shoot out here. A bore from across is going to come over, and then it's going to bore across that direction as well, and all tie into a pull box right here, so that we can get these ped foundations and everything done. And then it's not even going to be on this project, but on the next project they are going to be adding the ADA and crosswalk things. So to the best of our ability, that's where we're setting all of our stuff. And then hopefully on the next project they are happy with it and can just work around it and be able to put all their stuff that they need to put up on it. Maybe we get the job and then we'll be working on it as well. Though a lot of that, it's actually already an ongoing project, so I know we don't have the job on it. I don't think there's a lot of signal work on it to begin with. But that's what we're doing here. So I'm gonna find a spot, mark a big spot, we'll get it cut out, and see about the best of our ability of making it back over here, the same deal, everything all together. So I'm gonna start marking locations. And actually, as I said, I was gonna do pretty much one box in the middle. That would be my preferred way to go, but I just looked over the plans to triple check myself, and what they call for is going to be cutting out big enough to do a pull box here, and big enough to do a pull box over there by that ped base. And then they want us to shoot a bore from this foundation we're going to do. We're going to do a type 2 box right beside it, and they want us to shoot a bore over to that side, do a type 2, and then put the bore that's going to cross the street over here in that type 2. So 2 boxes on this corner. I really only expected 1, but I like it. I guess I'd rather more than not enough, you know, especially around here. Sometimes they'll have no pull boxes, as y'all have seen, so better to have more, I guess, than not enough. I will say the saw cutting sure does a number on the GoPro. Hoping the footage stays pretty clear for y'all, but every time I pull it off, I just see the lens is like covered in dust. So hopefully not too bad. Heck, if anything, gives me a reason to order that GoPro Hero 13, or actually one of the ones I've been looking into is that Instant 360 Ace Pro something camera, but supposedly it has like some AI chip that really helps in nighttime mode, and I do a lot of night work, so it'd be cool if it just automatically did the brightness and everything like that. So maybe looking for a new camera soon, but gotta justify it first. If one of these break, then for sure it justifies it. What I want to cut out pretty much done. My issue is I almost just want to go into the grass a little bit, start kind of saw cutting at an angle somewhere where we can end up trenching the pipe and not boring it, because now my boring guy's here next week. It won't be much of a big deal because he can just come here and shoot one across, get it lined up. We can move the conduits or install the box at the same time when we do the foundation. But if he's not here before us and we do the foundation, it becomes a little more tricky getting the bore. It would almost be easier for us to just trench in, get to here, tear up this a little bit. But if we can also save the bricks and not cut up a lot of the bricks, that would be helpful too. But yeah, I'm gonna lay out this side real quick, get it ready, then we'll get to cutting again. Probably cut these 2 out and then go down to the last site and start prepping up and cutting that side as well. And then we'll come back tomorrow and finish jackhammer and everything. All right, he's working on cutting now. I'm gonna line out this other one. We are going to go back, at least from what I can tell, this is still road. This is curb here, so we're gonna go 2 feet back from the curb. Oh, can try to line up with this crosswalk the best I can. Let me line out 2 feet from a mark. Then 2 feet from the curb. Kind of definitely going to be hitting bricks here and cutting out bricks, but fine with me. That's our 2 foot mark. Oh, add in room for the pool box as well. So 2 foot, that's going to be the foundation links. Let's add another foot for the pool box. All right, we're gonna be able to cut this out. That will be our 24-inch that we're gonna cut out. But we'll cut out this square. Should leave us room for a pool box. Pool box there, shoot across. Get our bore that's across the street lined up. Best we can. Again, I'd rather almost trench it and have them just pop a bore up in the median. We may go a different direction because this would be easy to cut out and just trench. Yeah, oh well. Let's go across the road with the sledgehammer. Beep. Wait to cross this intersection and get ran over. Sledgehammer ain't that big. Alright, jackhammer's gonna be a lot better on that. This must be 6-inch. If it's 4-inch, it'd break up pretty quick and easy with a sledgehammer. I'll keep going with it. It is fun. Yeah, jackhammer's gonna do the job over here better. Back across. That there, that's cutting a lot easier than that fucking concrete. That other concrete at least. Well, fun when you can use it and make it work with it, but jackhammer, we got it, may as well use it. Saw cutting, I need to clean out some of the bed of my truck so we can fit the jackhammer in the back and all the stuff to it. I'll need to get more gas and some more mixed oil. But a lot of this is just trash and junk. So clean up, we're gonna clean up enough, move it, jackhammer in the side, stuff in the side. And then we're gonna be taking that truck down to Hattiesburg and go pick up one of our drill bits. Need to make sure I have the hose up top. Kind of throw that out the way. And then consolidate everything to one side of the bed of the truck. Garbage obviously we'll toss out and go dump it somewhere on our way. Don't leave it up to him. Vacuum cleaner. Always keep some emergency eye bolts, some emergency preforms in your truck. Little knee pad could have been used earlier. Would have been nice. Like wand to our air compressor. Shovels out the way. Saddles, garbage, garbage. 2-inch nipples. You never know when you'll need it. An insulated height stick. Good to have when you need it. One-inch LBs. Honestly, I just need to clean out the bed of my truck. I'm trying to give y'all explanations to why I have some of this stuff. Some's always good to have. All of it, a lot of it's just junk. I need to get rid of it out of the bed of my truck anyways. So, it's helping out. Got a little nozzle down. All right, that should be enough room. Push the cooler over as far as it can go. That should be enough room for the jackhammer. Let's go grab it, get it moved over here. A little pin so we don't lose our pin. And then we're gonna get that dolly out. We'll get this guy loaded up and go dolly it across the road there. Not that heavy without a jackhammer. Whew. Now to actually load this on this dolly we have, we got to remove the bit. Shouldn't be too hard. Just pulls right out. Same on it. When you push it back in, you lock it, and it locks into place. So pull your pin, pull out. There's your bit, chisel. And I guess we ain't got a slot for that one. So I'll move it over there behind. This guy here was heavy, but go right on the dolly. We have a strap that works. It would be nice if that just fit in and locked to it. It doesn't lock into place, unfortunately. Should have cut a chisel down. Would honestly be the best thing to do. I need like a strap or string. See what I can do here. Only somewhat strapped down. Put the gloves back on, and I'll just grab this bit, walk it across. All right, let's not get ran over while we go across. I'll show y'all something funny I just looked at right there. That's how they're marking the water out here in Jackson. You can see there's no other lines going, nothing else anywhere, but they put it on top of the box and the meter. They just marked the water. Well, what direction is it going? It's like they don't know. It's not like they don't know, it's they just don't know. They obviously don't know where it's going. I mean, obviously it's probably going into the building and stuff, but dang, man. I mean, different direction. It could be shooting straight over to where we're cutting and where we're gonna be digging, and ain't gonna know, but we're probably gonna hit it. And then they'll blame us for it. While he continues the saw cut, look at him, he don't want to get no dust on his Mercedes. But while he continues the saw cut, I'm about to take this dump trailer or F450 that's towing it and go pick up our 36-inch drill bit from Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and get it back up here so we can be prepared and ready by next week. So beginning of next week, hopefully, and we'll start drilling. Unfortunately, in this truck, it has an aux cord port, and I have an aux cord, but Apple has taken away the aux cord port out of their phones years ago, and that's all I have. So earbuds it is, and we'll make it. Hour and a half to go to get it, and about an hour back up, hour and 15 minutes or so back to get to where we're staying at night. So y'all continue and come along, come on with this journey. All right, I made it over to Hattiesburg, our place here, and this is our drill bit. Use that Mini X over there to load up this drill bit. Plus, underneath our carport, we have a buster attachment for our bigger excavator that's up in Jackson already. So I'm gonna load that up as well, because Addison called and said there was issues with the air compressor whenever he was trying to use it. So I'm gonna bring that up just in case, and probably end up using it. But I'm gonna use this Mini X real quick to grab the drill bit, get it loaded up on our trailer, and then gonna grab that buster, same deal with the Mini X, and get that loaded up on the trailer as well. Good morning, guys. It is currently the next day. I made it in around 9 o'clock last night, at the place we're staying. We got the bit. We also got the jackhammer attachment. He's coming right now in the field with the 304 or Cat 304 excavator. So before we get out on the job site today, we got to get that bit. We're gonna get some concrete and everything unloaded out of that dump trailer, then have that cleaned out. He said there was issues with the air compressor whenever I left, so I'm gonna look into that a little bit, and then we'll be getting back to work. So y'all stick around, help us unload, and that'll be pretty much it for this video. And then stay tuned for tomorrow to see what we do out on site today and tonight, because we're going to be coming out and working tonight as well. Use this excavator and hopefully just be able to grab everything out that we need to pretty easily. Kind of set that out the way because we'll more than likely be loading it back up, or we will be loading it back up. Got this big bastard right here, 36-inch drill bit. Say it should be about 8 foot, maybe 10 on this guy. But brand new, brand spanking new. It'll be nice. Them teeth are gonna rip through so easy. In. Close your claw nice and easy on it. Oh yeah, easy peasy on that guy. Ready for that to go in the ground. Pull all the concrete out with the excavator. We ain't gotta unload everything and put it all back. Alright guys, we are about to be rolling out of the campground, our little camper area and our little hut we stay in, and get headed to the job site. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also, make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which will be doing what we're doing today. And try to keep it up like that, see how good that works out. I'm trying to keep ahead on the content for you guys. But yeah, let's go get out on site. Let's make it happen. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Love you guys.